Have you ever wondered why some people are born with a natural ability to find balance, even in the most challenging situations? What if I told you there's something very special about the Libran spiritual world that goes beyond what you imagine? Today we'll reveal 8 profound spiritual truths that can literally liberate the soul of those born under the sign of Libra. These truths aren't just pretty concepts. They're real keys to a more fulfilling life, connected to your higher purpose. If you're a Libra or know someone of this sign, you need to watch until the end, because these truths will explain a lot about behaviors, feelings, and even that constant feeling of searching for something greater. And those who leave now will miss out on discoveries that can completely transform the way they view their own spiritual journey. Prepare yourself for a revelation that will touch your soul deeply. Truth 1. Libra's first spiritual truth is that their soul came into the world with the sacred mission of being a channel of peace. This isn't poetry. It's a profound spiritual reality. Libras carry within them a special energy that can calm tense environments and transform conflicts into opportunities for growth. Imagine that person at work who always manages to mediate discussions between colleagues without taking sides. Or that friend you seek out when you're going through a crisis because they have a natural gift for helping you see all sides of a situation. They understand that their apparent neutrality is actually a higher wisdom, a panoramic vision few can achieve. Truth 2. The second truth completely revolutionizes the way Libras view their indecision. Spiritually, the difficulty in making quick decisions isn't a weakness. It's a divine protective mechanism. The Libran soul needs time to evaluate all possibilities because it sees consequences that other signs fail to perceive. Think about that situation where everyone was pressuring you to make a quick decision about changing jobs, relationships, or investing. And you, as a Libra, spent days or weeks thinking, weighing the pros and cons. People may have called you indecisive, but what was really happening was your soul deeply analyzing the energies involved. How many times has this delay saved you from choices that seemed good on the surface but had negative consequences in the long run? This is your higher intuition at work, filtering options until you find the one that truly aligns with your highest good. Accepting this truth frees Libras from the guilt of not being as impulsive as other signs. They understand that their decision-making is actually a spiritual gift that protects them from paths that are not conducive to their evolution. Why not subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any revelations about the signs? And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing our videos reach such special places. Truth 3. The third spiritual truth unravels the mystery behind Libra's constant search for beauty. It's not vanity or superficiality. Libra's soul is programmed to recognize and manifest divine beauty in the physical world. It's like a translator between the spiritual and the material world. Observe how a Libra tidies their home, chooses their clothes, or even organizes their workspace. There's a natural harmony, an aesthetic sense that goes far beyond what meets the eye. They're channeling higher frequencies of beauty and universal order. This need to be in beautiful, harmonious environments isn't a luxury or an exaggerated requirement. It's a genuine spiritual need. Libras need this beauty around them because it nourishes their soul and keeps their energy balanced. In chaotic or ugly environments, they literally feel their vital energy diminish. When Libras understand this truth, they stop feeling guilty about needing beauty in their lives. They understand that caring for the aesthetics of their surroundings is actually an act of self-love and connection with the divine. What's more, they realize they have the unique ability to elevate the vibration of any environment simply by organizing it with their natural sensitivity. Truth 4. The fourth truth reveals something extraordinary about Libra's ability to see multiple perspectives. Spiritually, this happens because Libra's soul has access to an expanded view of reality. It's as if they can rise above situations and see the bigger picture that others can't. Have you ever noticed how a Libra can understand completely opposing points of view in an argument? They're not being disingenuous or trying to please everyone. They can actually perceive partial truths in different arguments because their consciousness operates on a broader frequency. In everyday life, this manifests itself when Libras can understand both their boss's anger and their employees' frustration in a workplace conflict, or when they understand the reasons behind a separation between friends. This ability is often misunderstood, but it is a precious spiritual gift. This truth frees Libras from the pressure of having to choose sides in every situation. They understand that their role is not to judge who is right or wrong, but rather to find common ground and possibilities for resolution that honor the truth of each person involved. Truth 5. Libra's fifth spiritual truth is related to their natural connection to cosmic justice. Libras don't just seek human justice based on laws and rules. Their soul is attuned to a higher justice, which considers not only actions but also intentions, circumstances, and life lessons that each situation offers. When a Libra senses something is wrong in a situation, even if they can't logically explain why, it's because they're detecting a real energetic imbalance. Their inner balance is a precise spiritual instrument that detects injustices even when they're disguised or justified by convincing arguments. Imagine that situation at work where everyone thought it was normal for someone to be treated differently, but you felt an inexplicable discomfort. Or that relationship that seemed perfect on the outside, but something inside you warned you of an imbalance of power. This is your cosmic justice at work. This connection to higher justice makes Libras natural defenders of the voiceless, not out of moral obligation, but out of a genuine spiritual need to restore balance where there is imbalance. It's as if their soul cannot rest while witnessing injustices, even the most subtle. Truth 6. The sixth truth reveals the transformative power of unconditional love that the Libra soul carries. Unlike other signs that love intensely or passionately, Libra loves with a purity that sees beyond people's masks and flaws. It's a love that doesn't judge, doesn't demand, simply accepts and embraces. This kind of love is a powerful spiritual force. When a Libra truly connects with someone, they can see that person's highest potential, even when they themselves can't see themselves that way. It's as if they have the ability to reflect back to others their purest, truest essence. In romantic relationships, friendships, and family, Libras act as a golden mirror, showing people the best of themselves. How many times have you heard someone say they feel like a better person when they're around a Libra? This is no coincidence. It's the spiritual power of this transformative love in action. Understanding this truth helps Libras value their unique way of loving. They stop thinking they should be more demanding or less understanding. They understand that their ability to love unconditionally is a gift to both the receiver and the giver, because it connects both with higher frequencies of universal love. Truth 7. The seventh spiritual truth unravels the mystery of relationships in the life of Libra. Your soul did not come into this world to live alone. It needs the mirror of relationships to know itself and evolve. But not just any kind of relationship. Libra needs connections that challenge it to grow while maintaining balance and harmony. Observe the pattern in Libra's relationships. They rarely settle for superficial or convenient relationships. Even unconsciously, they seek out people who help them explore different aspects of their personality. It's as if each significant relationship is a spiritual school in disguise. This need for partnership isn't emotional dependence. It's a spiritual configuration that makes Libras experts at building bridges between different worlds. Through relationships, they learn to balance strength and kindness, individuality and companionship, giving and receiving. When Libras understand this truth, they stop beating themselves up for not being able to be completely happy in solitude for long periods. They understand that they need relationships not because of weakness, but because their soul evolved to be a co-creator, someone who manifests their best potential through energetic exchange with other beings. Truth 8. The eighth and final spiritual truth is perhaps the most liberating of all. The Libra soul carries within itself the energetic archive of world peace. It may seem grandiose, but it's real. Every Libra who finds their inner balance contributes to the collective balance of humanity. When a Libran integrates all these spiritual truths and lives in harmony with themselves, they automatically radiate a peaceful frequency that positively affects everyone around them. It's as if they become a transmitter of peace, love, and balance to the collective energy field. This explains why many Libras feel an inexplicable responsibility for the well-being of others and the world. It's not a burden or an obligation. It's a genuine spiritual calling. Their soul knows that when they are well, they contribute to a better world. This final truth frees Libras from the guilt of taking care of themselves first. They understand that working on their own balance, seeking their own peace, and developing their own harmony isn't selfish. It's actually the greatest gift they can give to the world. Now you know the 8 spiritual truths that can completely liberate a Libra's soul. But tell me, which of these truths resonated most deeply with you? Which one resonated most with you as a Libra, or someone you know as a Libra? These truths aren't just information. They're keys to a fuller, more conscious life, more aligned with the higher purpose that every Libra soul carries. When you accept and embrace these truths, you stop fighting your nature and begin to flow with it. Always remember that being a Libra is a spiritual gift. Your constant search for balance, your need for beauty, your ability to love unconditionally and see multiple perspectives are not flaws to be corrected. They are gifts to be celebrated and developed. Use these truths as a map for your journey of self-discovery. And above all, be patient with yourself. The Libra soul evolves at its own pace, always seeking the perfect balance between all aspects of life.